Hey, what's up, YouTube? Shadow Fox here. Just want to talk about a couple of decks that I think would be good if you're looking for a type of deck to run in YCS Atlanta. Um, I'm not gonna go really into depth with a lot of the decks because personally I don't think some of them are as good as they're cracked up to be. Um, the ones that I do think are good, I will go more into depth with that. Um, and future upcoming strategies and stuff for the next two packs that come out, which are Star Strike Blast, which is in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and Storm of Ragnarok, which is probably going to be late February, early March. That's going to be a good pack. I'm telling you right now. But first things first, onto the decks. I think okay. First deck that comes to mind when I think of YCS is, of course, the Quick Draw deck. It's good, it's fast. Um, it's really fast, it's really crazy. It won, and it's just a good all-around deck. I mean, really, there's no side that can counter that bad. Honestly, I mean, not even the macro side or the DD Crow side can really mess that deck up because they can just be like, haha, I get this card back too, and still synchro for Drill Warrior or still synchro for Monster and Punch Ryu, or special summon a monster and sack it for Caius or something. Second deck I want to talk about is Plants. Plants are an interesting deck, this format. I don't think they're as good as Quick Draw. I don't think they're as good as a lot of hype makes them out to be. But it's just an interesting deck. I don't really know what all the stuff that it works off of, but it got second, so I guess that says something. Third deck I want to talk about is Black Wings. Black Wings, I think, are the most versatile deck in this format, and the reason for that is Black Wings can get themselves out of anything. It's just ridiculous. It's like you press them, they can plus off that. You skill drain them, they can still plus off that. You DD Crow them. People run Barrow from the different dimension deck, they can plus off that. You seal off their synchro summoning, they can still game you. They can be like Sirocco, Bora, Gale, attack, drop double Kalute. They can just nuke the field with Icarus. They can swarm. It's crazy. I don't know why they haven't got first yet, but I think in Atlanta they have a good chance of doing that. Next deck I want to talk about is Light Gemini. This deck is good because the reason I think it won is probably because it's a slow format. It really is a slow format, despite what anyone tells you. Because I mean, in the first three YCS, you saw anti-meta played everywhere. You saw Flame Bells played everywhere. You saw a bunch of stuff played everywhere, and that was really slow, and it really worked well. Also, I mean, the deck's not bad. It's not bad. It has a lot of draw power. It has, a constant line of stuff to destroy cards, and has high beat sticks. That's enough said. It's crazy. I don't think it will be consistent enough to win. I think that a lot of YCS events, the deck that wins is determined by the amount. Partially by the amount that it has on the playing field. Like, for instance, let's say 60 or 70% of the field was controlled by Black Wings, okay, and 40 or 30% was controlled by X-Apers. Black Wings are going to win. I mean, not only because they're a better deck, but because they have a higher ratio of players, and that's just how it is. But yeah, another deck I think is going to be really good, despite a lot of criticism from teammates and other people I know, is fish, and not right now. I think come November, right before Atlanta, when Star Strike Blast comes out, that there the Shooting Star Dragon, the Excel Synchron, and there's a little bit of support for fish. But the reason I say it's good is because you can go like Oystermeister, Big Wave, Small Wave, destroys Oystermeister. You get Super Ancient Deep Sea Coelacanth out. You get the token for the Oystermeister. Then you go pitch a card, any card. Special Royal Swamp Eel from your deck, special Golden Flying Fish, special Fishborg Blaster. Synchro with the 2 level 4s, get out Stardust. Synchro with the 2 level 2s, or 2 level 1s, get Excel Synchron. Synchro, it's just really easy to get out. And they're like Geminis in a sense because they have Fish Depth Charge, which does the exact same thing. So yeah, I think it's a good deck. Another deck that I think is going to be really good that people have stopped playing from last format that I think they really should start playing again, especially since it is a slow format, is Final Countdown. Final Countdown, you have to be really patient and you have to play really. The deck makes you think in a sense. I mean, not really because it's like ooh, set Threatening Roar in turn. But you have to know when to let attacks go and when to stop them. And it's a pretty crazy deck. Yeah. Lightsworns. Lightsworns are good. I don't think they're going to win a YCS anytime soon. And the reason I say that is because Blackwings and X-Sabers are faster than them. They get over more stuff. They're more competitive. And they're just going to get knocked out every time. I mean, you'll see. Let's look at the top 32s for the past couple YCS. You see like 1 or 2 Lightsworn, couple Flame Bells, Machinas. Then the rest are Quick Draw, Blackwing, X-Saber. It's enough said. It's crazy. It's a really biased format to Lightsworns right now. It's just weird. I don't know. Another deck is Machinas. Machinas are fast. Machinas are good. I don't really get why people playing with the gadgets instead of the Jinzo returners, because then the Jinzo comes out, and the ruling is Jinzo comes out before Machina Fortress, so it's like, well, you get a plus, and you can just swing. I don't. But disregarding all that, I just think they're a good deck. They just need some more time for people to learn how to play them properly. Yeah, I mean the only 2 weaknesses they have are like Chimeratech Fortress, and System Down. System Down is like devastating to them, and they'll lose every time if System Down's played. Another deck that I saw a couple people playing is Frognarks. Why? No Frognarks came in the top 32 in the past YCS. Frognarks are not good right now. It's just stupid. Why? Another deck that I see people playing, Infernities. The fact that Gunner got, or Launcher, whatever, got put to 1 didn't really affect them, but they're still not as competitive as Blackwings, because if the Blackwings or the X-Sabers or the Quick Draw can counter their synchros for that 1 turn, they can just nuke the field and be like, what do you got left? You know? And they're really susceptible to cards like Effect Veiler, or to Oppression, or to Remove from Play, Macro, which is another competitive deck right now. Another good competitive deck is X-Sabers. And X-Sabers we see a lot of play. A lot of pro play, a lot of misplay, a lot of controversy over that deck. My opinion is that X-Sabers are a great deck simply because of the fact that Cold Wave did not get banned. Cold Wave is ridiculous. Cold Wave needs to be banned. It's overpowered, and almost 75% of the time when you see X-Sabers win, it's because they played True Nade or Cold Wave. True Nade or Cold Wave. Cold Wave or True Nade. It's, it's their win condition. Another deck that I think will be great, come, I can't remember which one is coming out. There's a new Gladiator Beast coming out, in an upcoming pack, and it's basically its effect is while this card's on the field, it's treated as Gladiator Beast Bestiary, and I forget the other effect, but that in itself is like a big game changer for that deck, because you can have 4 Bestiary in your deck, and it's like tag, because you can tag with Bestiary for the Geysers, and it can be attack, and then tag out for the new Gladiator Beast and another Glad, and it can be like, ooh, tag again, blow up more stuff. And finally, I want to come to this, and people are going to call me really crazy for this unless they've done their research. In March, when Storm of Ragnarok comes out, Sammys are going to be broken. There, I said it. Go check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia. I don't have a link for it. Go check it out. Basically, it has a card list, or a partial card list for Storm of Ragnarok. They're coming out with a new archetype in it. That's called True 6 Samurai cards. True 6 Samurais are either younger or futuristic versions of the Samurai cards. They count as Samurai cards. One of them is exactly like a Grandmaster. You can special him. He gains attack when he's played. Another one is like Hand. They're basically all remakes of each other, but they're more powerful. They have better effects. They get two tuners in that pack. The one tuner is the little Sheen Foot Soldier thing, but its effect now is it's a level 1 tuner. You can discard this card from your hand when a samurai battles to allow the samurai to not be destroyed in battle this turn. It's pretty crazy. And they have a Synchro. It's like a younger version of Sheen, but its effect is so much better. It has 2500 attack, level 5, so it's super easy to get out. And its effect is once per turn, while this card's on the field, during either player's turn, it can negate any spell or trap card, like aside from like Solemn and stuff. But it can negate a spell or trap card that your opponent plays. That's crazy. That's insane. And there's a loop with the deck that people are talking about now that you can use Gateway and Mass Driver to keep bringing back semis, and it's basically the Frog FTK all over again, but with samurai monsters. And that's really good because frogs did not have a lot of search and recovery power. Samurais have Rhoda, they have Gateway, they have draw power, they have it's like the perfect storm in March for semis, unless Japan or Konami gets really smart and limits Gateway before the pack comes out, which would suck. But yeah, so leave your comments and your thoughts about this discussion. I know it was kind of long, and I didn't intend for it to be this long, but comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you think, suggestions for next video, and until then, peace.